All right, it's time for our weekly segment, Informed Decisions with Lauryn Dempsey. And this week's segment is all about our veterans.
Yes.
I have veterans in my family. You do as well.
Yes.
It's really important
Plenty
to
of
us here on
them,
Channel
yes.
2.
Lauryn is with the Dempsey Group, and she's back. Lauryn, before we dive into the real estate opportunities present for veterans, active duty personnel, and reservists, we'd like to hear about your military story.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks so much. I'll share a little bit about my military experience along with how it helped me get into real estate.
Yes.
So, I was inspired to join the Navy because of my grandmother. She was a wave in the 1950s.
Really?
And she truly loved her time in the service. When she got pregnant with my mom, though, she did have to leave the Navy. Growing up, I always heard about her time in the Navy. Yep, that's me. I always heard about time in the Navy, and she talked about her Navy girls, and that's what inspired me to go to the Naval Academy.
Oh, wow.
I graduated, and then I went to San Diego, where I served on ships. I drove amphibious assault ships, so marine aircraft carriers, where we launched jets and small crafts, and then also destroyers, where we launched missiles and chased submarines. So it was quite an experience, and I also had some time working at the Pentagon doing communications and PR. The Navy really took me all around the world. I lived in Singapore to San Diego, Guantanamo Bay to DC, and it presented a lot of opportunities for me, one of which was the VA home loan. Growing up, my dad really inspired me to buy real estate as soon as I could, and when I was 22 years old, I bought my first home using the VA home loan on December 31st, 2008, so right in the middle of the Great Recession. Yeah. And it was an incredible experience. It really made me feel empowered as a young woman, owning my own home, and it's really helped me build wealth through real estate.
The amazing things that you have done. I'm sitting here like wide-eyed, like Bambi. It's amazing.
Awesome. Thank you for your
service.
Of course.
So I wanted to ask also, who is eligible for the VA home loan? Or can you tell us more about that?
Of course,
the process.
So the VA home loan came about in 1944 as a way to honor veterans who had served in World War II. Who is eligible are active duty service members, veterans, reservists, and National Guards personnel. The typical requirement is that you've served 90 days on active duty, or if you're in the reserves or guards, 6 years of service.
Okay, good to know.
So how can VA home buyers take advantage of this incredible opportunity? How can you do that?
Yeah, please reach out to me. I'm happy to assist you. There are a lot of information online, but I think it's really important to work with a strategic advisor who can help you navigate the process. There are certain nuances and important things to understand as a veteran, such as it is a zero down payment opportunity to purchase a home. The challenge is that it's not no money down. Like, you do need some funds available, and that's a common misperception. So I think that those are important things to understand. You can use your VA home loan multiple times, and you can also have multiple properties with a VA home loan at once.
Okay.
With rates being so high where they are, sellers who have a VA home loan can actually sell their property to another VA eligible buyer, and that means that that buyer can have a low interest rate in like the 3 or 4%. So it's called an assumable loan. So this is a really incredible opportunity that veterans, I hope to help them figure out how to navigate it.
And is it true that some sellers might be a little apprehensive when it comes to accepting a VA offer?
It does. It does happen in the market, unfortunately. There are some misconceptions about a VA home loan. Some sellers may think that the veteran may not be as qualified because it's no money down, but that is far from the truth. There can be some other hiccups that may arise when it comes to the appraisal, but that arises with other loans like an FHA loan too. This is why it's really critical to work with an agent who understands veterans, understand VA home loans, so that they can navigate it successfully and get VA eligible buyers into homes.
Okay.
Hey, that sounds like you. You'd be perfect for that.
Oh, my
you check
goodness.
all the boxes. So, Lauryn, what are we going to talk about next week?
Yes, we're going to continue our conversation about selling your home in the spring and what to do to prepare.
Okay, I like it. Well, you guys, Veterans Day, it's coming up this Friday. Again, thank you so much for your service. We really appreciate that. More information right here on Great Day. All right, well, Denver, to successfully navigate a rapidly changing market, call Lauryn and her team at Dempsey Group today. Be sure to scan that QR code you see on your screen. We will see Lauryn next Wednesday to continue our informed decisions about real estate, continuing that conversation because, like you had mentioned, pretty much week by week, it changes. So you're going to be here with all those tips and tricks. We want to say thank you again to the Dempsey Group for sponsoring this segment. We appreciate it.